Welcome to the Creatively Performing Arts Podcast. This is the show for anyone ready to get back to the performing arts. You want to sing, you want to act, you want to dance, you want to be creative again? Come on over. I'm Estelle. I'm a singer, actor, performer, beginner voice coach, and I am here to help you get started. You will find beginner singing and performing tips and hear empowering, inspiring interviews with artists that will help you push past your fear and your doubts about performing so you can finally start performing with confidence and singing and dancing and living creatively. You have gifts that you need to grow, use, and share, and the world is waiting for you. I want to be there to help you do that. So let's begin. Hi, welcome back to the show. How are you doing today? I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited that you're here with our new title. I think our new title should be out by now. If it's not, then look forward to it because it's coming soon, but it should be out by now. What this is we are rebranding, just a little branding refresh to really speak directly to you, the person who loves to perform, who used to perform growing up, and you want to do it again so badly as an adult, as a creative outlet. You might even want to do it professionally. Maybe you have this little inkling in you, but you just want to start, right? And you just need to start it as a creative outlet, and you want to start with singing. Like, you want to sing, but you want to sing confidently. Like, you are struggling to feel confident in your voice. You're struggling to be able to say, like, yeah, I sing, like, with confidence, because you don't really know, like, do I sing? Like, is my voice really the way I want it to sound? That kind of thing. So I really want to speak to you directly. Like, yes, you want to be creative, but you also want to start with singing, and I want to be there to support you. So that's why we kind of are rebranding the show, but it's the same concept, helping you start singing and performing with confidence and living more creatively. Okay, so I'm so excited that you're here. Let's get into this episode. So I wanted to reflect on a spontaneous sort of open mic night that I went to a couple weeks ago, and what it taught me about putting yourself out there as a singer and performer. Even as a beginner, I think that if you are starting again, you are listening to this, you used to sing, used to do theater, used to perform, you're getting back to it as an adult, you're starting to take courses, you're starting to take lessons, you're starting to sing more in the shower, right? Maybe you want to do an open mic night, because I'm always talking about doing open mic nights, right? But you're a little afraid. You struggle with your confidence in your voice and your performing. You don't know what to do with your hands when you're on stage, right? That kind of thing. Here are some takeaways that I think will encourage you. And I will kind of like bring out those takeaways as I tell you a little bit about this experience that I had with this open mic night the other night. So there's this open mic night that happens every week at this local coffee shop downtown in the city that I live here in North Carolina. Okay, so I'd been to it before. I'd been to this coffee shop before, but I never actually performed at it. I just like gone to watch it once with a friend and had a great time, and then like literally never went back again. So this one Tuesday, I've started to have a little bit more time in the mornings on Tuesday before I go in for work at my day job. So I was like, okay, I wanted to do some work at this coffee shop. So I went to the coffee shop and I was like, oh, I keep forgetting that they have this open mic night. Let me sing at it today. Like, let me just ask about it. Actually, I had DM'd the person that I know is in charge of it, like the day before, or something like that. And then I also walked in there earlier that day to do some work in the coffee shop. Actually, I didn't do any work in there. Yes, I did. I did some work in the coffee shop that day as well. I had been working on a song. Of course, I've been working on songs for, if you don't know, I applied for grad school last year, and I'm reapplying this time with more dedication and focus. Anyway, that's a whole other story. But I'm applying for grad school for vocal performance, and so I've been working on songs, pieces, and stuff. And this one song is a musical theater contemporary piece. It's Stars in the Moon, from Songs for a New World. Hey, musical theater people, what's up? Send me a message, DM me, email me, leave a review if you love musical theater, okay? Anyway, that was also spontaneous. So I had this song in mind. I'd performed it several times, and I'm continually working on it because it's a song that I love to do for auditions at this point. But I was still teeter-tottering. And then at the end of the workday, I was on my way back from work and I drive through downtown. And I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to go. I'm definitely going to go at least to watch. But then maybe I'll also sign up. But I went in. I took the step to go in. And immediately the person who was in charge of it, the open mic night, who I had asked about it earlier on Instagram and in person, came up to me and was like, really encouraging me to like sign up. Like, are you going to sign up? And I was like, yes, I am going to sign up. Now, keep in mind that I had rehearsed this song earlier that day. Actually, I'd rehearsed it just in my practice time, like my vocal practice time that I had earlier that day. But I wasn't necessarily thinking of singing it until in that moment I was like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to sing. So, and then I sang it, and it was a great moment. It was really connected. I was really engaged. Everyone was very engaged. It was a really, really fun performance, and I felt like it was really, I was really just present in it, and I had a great time in it. And what I want you to pull from this story, and the things that I really want you to take away and apply today as a singer and performer, starting out, putting yourself out there in small ways, is one, be open to every opportunity. Say yes as much as you can in a way that isn't going to genuinely cause an undue amount of anxiety, of course, but truly say yes to small opportunities to perform, to put yourself out there, even if it's, do you want to sing this karaoke song? You're hanging out with your friends. Oh, they're doing karaoke. Like, oh, what song? Who's going to choose the next song? And you just say, yes, I'll choose it. And I'll sing it. And you will all listen, right? Just like that small way with people that you're comfortable around, right? Putting yourself out there. Just be open to every opportunity to sing in small ways. It might seem so irrelevant, and you might be like, okay, I'm just starting to sing. I don't really need to be performing quite yet. Yes and no. Like, yes, you don't need to be performing on big, like a stage, right? Big stages, right? If you're just starting to sing again, you want to get back to the basics, work on your technique. You want to be in voice lessons. You want to be working on, the basics of singing, making sure you're matching pitch correctly. You want to make sure you're doing all those things. But at the same time, the only way to really get better as a performer is to perform, because you have to work on those all those little aspects of performing that you don't really think about when you're just working on technique, on vocal technique, right? Like, again, like, how do you move your hands? How do you tell the story with your body, right? Body language, knowing where to look in the audience, all that stuff. You can practice that just singing in front of a couple friends, right? You can practice that just singing in front of your family. Do a private performance in front of your mirror, right? Like, find any opportunity to perform in small ways and just be open to them, because that's a type of practice, right? The second takeaway that I'd love for you to hold on to and to apply is to always have a go-to song. Okay, always have a go-to song ready. A song that you love, LOVE, all caps, that you love to sing. Get into lessons to work on it. Okay, this song that I had in my back pocket. I've been working on this song continuously for a year now with my voice teacher. I mean, we've been going back to this song again and again. I did it for different auditions for grad school. I performed it at our end of the year voice studio showcase kind of thing. I've done it on TikTok. I've done it online. Like, I've submitted it for auditions virtually, like clips of it, or cuts of it, etc. Right? I know this song backwards and forwards, and yet there's still so much to learn because it's such a beautiful, interesting, complex song, story-wise especially, and character-wise. But just like always have a go-to song, a song that you have worked on, you have gone back to time and time again. You always know you can pull this song out. people talk about like having a go-to karaoke song, right? Like have that go-to song that you love to sing. Really, really have that ready and just always be working on it because you never know. Again, be open to every opportunity. That's number one. And then number two, having that go-to song so that when that opportunity comes, you know what you're going to sing, right? And really, really work on it. I really encourage you to work with a coach so that you can really perfect it even more and be ready to sing that at all times. Okay, so that's the number two thing that I want you to learn. And then the third thing that I want you to take away from this fun experience of mine that I'm sharing with you, thank you for letting me share it with you. The third thing is to start super, super small when you are just starting or restarting. So this kind of goes back to like, okay, I'm, that feeling of like, okay, I'm not really ready to put myself out there. I'm just starting to sing. Okay, but start super, super small. Focus on training, yes. But part of training as a singer, as a performer, as an actor, some of you are actors who are also singing because you are doing musical theater or some acting jobs or some auditions require you to sing a little bit because maybe there's a little bit of singing in the show. So whatever it is that you're doing as a performer, even if you're a dancer listening to this, but you like to sing a little bit too, all of this has to do with performing. It has to do with stage presence. It has to do with storytelling from the stage, connecting with an audience, and you just don't grow in that unless you take those small steps of action in performing in small ways, whatever that might look like for you. I really encourage you to just focus on starting super, super small when it comes to performing and putting yourself out there, and don't let it feel like it's this overwhelming thing that you have to be performing at Lincoln Center tonight or else, like, no, you can start super small. Start at a local coffee shop, open mic night. If that feels too big for you, start in your family room with some friends and family or family members and say, I'll be serenading you tonight. Or just do what I always did growing up. I would just burst into song without anyone knowing that that's what I was doing, and everyone would just have to deal with it. And they loved me for it. Right? Right. So, just do that. Start small. Start super, super small when you're just starting or restarting to sing and perform. So those are my three main takeaways that I want you to start putting into action today as you are starting to sing, dance, perform, act. Again, number one, be open to every opportunity. Number two, always have a go-to song ready that you love to sing. If you're a dancer, this could also work for a piece of choreography, okay? Actor, always have a monologue ready. You could do a monologue at an You can do a monologue at an open mic night. You can do a spoken word poem at an open mic night, right? Always have that go-to piece ready. And then number three, start super, super small when you're just starting or restarting, performing, singing, putting yourself out there, okay? I'm here to support you in any way. I truly, truly am. That's what I love to do in my voice lessons. I really love to help you take those super small steps and help you focus on the basics of singing and vocal techniques so that way you can sing your favorite songs. And I can help you work on that one favorite song that you want to go back to again and again. Come and try a voice lesson with me. We can work on that song and really get it to the point where you feel more confident singing it. You can sing it in front of your family. You can sing it in front of your friends. You can sing it at an open mic night. You can sing it at an audition because you've taken the time to practice with a coach who's here to support you and help you build that confidence in yourself even now as you're just starting or restarting. Okay, I'm here for you. Go to the link below in the show notes where it says schedule a lesson with me, or go to creativelybyestelle.com to learn more. Okay, I would love to work with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it once again, and I hope that you will continue to join me as we continue to sing, live more creatively, build confidence as performers. Let's go. Okay, thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the Performing Arts community on Facebook to find support and inspiration. If this episode helped you or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It means so much, and share it with someone who needs it. or on your Instagram stories and tag at Creatively Performing Arts. Don't forget to subscribe to this show wherever you listen. We have amazing interviews and episodes coming up. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.